Hi guys, here I go again, venturing out into the treacherous weather today. The roads are bad. I just got the itch to thrift, and one store I'm going to, the first one, 50% off. And by the way, if you come to Canada thrifting and you see a coat like this, it's not real fur, and you see it for cheap, buy it, because this one set me back a few $100 a decade ago. So come along with me. Let's see how many stores I can hit today. And I read all your comments. Thank you. I'm on the lookout for certain things. And let's go thrifting. Guys, I made it in one piece. Oh my gosh, the roads are bad. So this is Wynn's. Let's go in there. I find a lot of nice art that I like. Not the stuff that most people like, but it's what I like. And we'll hit the home decor, glassware. We'll just see how it goes. Furniture, yeah, 50% off. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm already late because of the roads. It took me an extra 20 minutes. I can't believe this. 50% off. Now, 50% off at Wynn's. Everything except for furniture. Furniture is probably 20 or 30% off, like I mentioned. And there was a lot of nice furniture. But we're not going to stick around the furniture for very long. We're going to head to the back where I know it's 50% off. And I'm late to the dance. This secondhand shopping thrift haul. Well, there's a lot of people there, so I'm not going to get first pick, unfortunately. But you know what? Even if you come in hours later, there's still good stuff. There's always good stuff at thrift stores because they're constantly bringing in more merchandise. And here we have the sporting goods section. So what I'm doing, I'm kind of just eyeballing where there are no people, no shopping carts, so I can get in easy to film this video for you guys who enjoy while you are at home on your couch looking for thrift store treasures on TV with me. And I love this. I love this so much. Look, Nike Airs sneakers. She paid $15 minus 50% for those, so $7.50. $7.50 for those sneakers, and they're probably worth a lot. So up first, I see this paperweight, $3 as is, so 50% off. All the price tags are in Canadian dollars, so subtract 30% off roughly, and everything is half price what you see on the tag. $4 for that, so $2. Gorgeous. What would you like? What would you put in your shopping cart? You let me know down in the comments. And you guys know I can't afford to buy everything. But you know what? You guys spot a lot and you help me become a better shopper. I'm going to say that right out of the gate. So thank you so much. I do read the comments. I love it. And I know you guys enjoy thrifting too. Well, that would be only $1. That's gorgeous. I thought, I don't know. I don't know how old that is though, but, and we have a Banff paperweight that looks like a diamond. Should I? I'm like contemplating. Do I put it in my cart or not? Why not? Okay. Eyes like a hawk today. Or like, what is it? A raven or a crow? Like the shiny stuff. Go right for it. Oh, and we have a little piece of wannabe silver plate. Can't really tell if it is or not, but would it clean up good? It's a nice little do-it-yourself project. Okay, for $1, put it in my cart. And we have some nice green themed glassware for St. Patrick's Day, which is right around the corner. We're shopping in March. But here's the art section. And believe me, I love art, but I love cheap art. So I'm bargain hunting for art. Paintings, prints, and even stuff that kids made, but it's really nice. Be surprised. And a bit of a spoiler alert here. I loaded up my cart with art, but I will come back, switch it out before I actually make it to the cash register. So I'm putting in a little bit more than what I'm going to buy. and then I'll weed out after, because if I leave it on the shelf, there's a chance it's going to be gone. Now this is interesting. This lamp even had lights at the base. It was $60. So on sale, $30. Very interesting lamp. I'm looking for something that I could paint. Like a do-it-yourself home decor project for down the line. I know, like I have time to paint. That little white one still catches my eye. It's been there for a few weeks. Probably should have picked up that one, but I want to get something that has a shade on it. All the hardware, because if I have to buy the hardware separately, new. That's an IKEA clock, the one that you just saw at the top of that beat up shelf. Here I am. I looked inside. It looked like a medicine cabinet at first. It's an IKEA clock. So 2-piece set, $50. So maybe $20 off, I'm thinking. So that would have been $30. And same for this guy, $30 after the sale price. Unreal. Solid oak probably. So we have a big view of the store, a little bit of a close-up of some furniture, and this coffee table would be a very fantastic restoration project for somebody. $40 after the sale price. Still a little pricey, but it could be very nice done in like shabby chic, kind of chalkware paint or something. And I think this is for the patio. Looks like it's outdoor furniture. $45 on sale though for 20% off. Okay, jewelry. We're going to just do a quick run through. The jewelry is half price. So the way they're pricing things there, you see a tray, you see a number, like this is $3 for anything in that tray. So that'd be $1.50. I asked to look at the shell necklace right there, but it was obviously fake gold. It's still a nice vintage piece, but it was wearing off. So $1.50 for those. I'm telling you, I wasn't shopping for jewelry, but I always have to stop and look. Nice stuff. If I would have had the time to just go piece by piece with a loop that I don't own yet. Imagine, I like the green one. That I would wear myself this summer. Darn, I probably should have snatched up a few pieces. Just for luck. Look at those brooches. You never know, a brooch could be worth like $500 and you pay $1.50 for it. $500 for a brooch. Vintage, imagine. People are finding them out there. They're paying next to nothing, but they know what to look for. Those are gorgeous. So that tray was $7.50 minus 50%. Beautiful stuff and in nice condition. They really pick through it and put the nice stuff under glass. And here are a few thrift store treasures. Over here again, nice teapot, 50% off. I mean, I've seen a lot of people, and I know there was some flippers in there, and I know there was some flippers there and resellers. And I don't blame them, you know, a deal is a deal, and they go fast. So this is from China. I think I've seen those plates there before, so I flipped it back real quick. I recognized it. And let's see what's up here. More plates. And again, I'm not going over everything in detail because there are so many people around me, and I don't want to film them. And I also don't want to get in their way or them in my way. So I'm going down the aisles, not one by one, row after row. It's more like, okay, nobody's there. Let's get in there and do some filming. Look at this glass. Beautiful. 50% off. And this thrift haul, spoiler alert, I hit 2 stores. And my goodness, you just wait till the end and we do show and tell. You're going to be surprised at what I got. All right. So this rose tart plate, I've seen it 2 or 3 times in other stores, always more expensive. So now I got it for $2. I think I've seen it as high as $8. Pretty pottery, blue. Do any of you guys actually make pottery? Do pottery? What is the word for that? Oh, a grab bag, $2. So that would have been $1. I was really thinking about it, and I was like, okay, my cart is getting pretty loaded. And I want to get some bigger things. Oh my gosh. A puffin bird. Wasn't sure if that was a pie bird, but it has a hole in the back. Maybe that's worth something. Plastics. Some things look like glass. See, that's plastic. Unreal. I thought it was glass. I was like, what are you doing there, little bowl? A cute porcelain tea set. It was all there. The cups you just can't see. Somebody wanted that. See, it's right in the box. Somebody wanted that. You know, I think it was $10, so I think it would be $5. More odds and ends. Coffee mugs. Vintage teacups. Pottery. I'm thinking candle holders. Again, crazy. Half price. Whatever tag you see, half price. I mean, this is affordable luxury. Let's face it. Name brands. Vintage dishes. Handmade pottery. What could be better? Hell yeah, I get lost in thrift stores. And what is this thing? Well, it's by Wolfgang Puck. Okay. Okay. Is it complete though? Do I want to buy appliances today? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And then we have the row of coffee makers. I actually quit caffeine a little over 2 years ago. And I only wish I never started drinking it. I feel so much better. I feel so much better. I fall asleep fast now and I wake up like a teenager. I feel so refreshed when I get up. I'm no longer a slave to that coffee pot in the morning. I wake up feeling good, chug a glass of water, I'm on to my day. All right. Okay, down here. What do we see? Another Wolfgang Puck. Item. Bread machine. $12? Half price? $6? What to do? What to do? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Now, electronics, kind of scant. There's only so many printers I want to look at. Apparently, VCRs can be worth a lot if you know what you're shopping for. Oh, and a lot of other things. I mean, computers. You find an old Apple. Oh my God, ka-ching. Good for you. Even telephones, rotary telephones. They can go for a good price too. I mean, not skyrocket prices, but definitely make some money off of them. And we have a little bit of glassware, vintage hobnail cake plate, $1. I mean, hard to go wrong with that. Beautiful bowls. I saw a lot of people out thrifting to flip, thrifting to resale, and good. Nice to see people are out and about, and also people are donating too. What comes around goes around. It's very important to always donate to whatever you can to feed the machine. That's what you don't think is a treasure, somebody else might, or it might help somebody out who just can't afford to buy it new. So this is a pretty, oh, here we go. Look, I put it in my cart, the bread machine. Now, think about the bread machines, and a nice gentleman came up to me while I was picking it up. He goes, oh, that's worth something. He goes, but look to see if the paddle is in there. I'm like, what? The paddle? He goes, yeah, people are stealing them. I'm like, oh no, they're stealing the paddle. So I looked in, the paddle was there, and the tub that you put your ingredients in. There was no instruction manual, but hey, those are easy to find. All right, in the cart you go, little butter dish, and that flower vase beside it had to go in. What about you? Do I or not? I'm gonna pass on this teapot. I'm getting myself a nice collection of silver-plated items, tea sets, whatnot, that have one thing in common. They all need a good cleaning. So in the future, one video or part of a video, I'll show you how I clean silver real quick. Florida, Sunshine State, bell. I have one of those turkey trays. Secondhand shopping is so much fun. I mean, I go into a thrift shop and I get lost for hours, literally looking at things, looking at prices, trying to find the best deals, shopping. And I know I overlook some too, because it's about acknowledge how much you know in the antiques world. And then it's about just plain love. Like, oh my God, I love that. Okay, I gotta take it home. That kind of thing. And they're sometimes impulse buys on the cheap, like for 50 cents. Like that plate would have been 50 cents had I taken it. And with the economy the way it is now, just like seems like prices are just going up, up, up. We have no bargains when we go to Walmart or anything. Everything's so expensive. That's nice, eh? And what else do we have here? Trinket boxes. A little bit of leftover Valentine's Day stuff. And what do we have here? A rooster, perhaps? 50 cents. Country cottage core rooster or chicken. Farm fresh, more country stuff. And we have some do-it-yourself art too, like that little ceramic house. You could paint it yourself. Set it up for Christmas. Okay, my cart is getting really full here, and this looks like it's going to be my haul for Wynn's thrift store. And at the end, we're going to go through piece by piece, show you, I got some treasures in there. I think that's one of my biggest thrifting hauls in one shot, other than the time I went to the Goodwill bins. I got a lot of art, got some silver, some glass, designer glass, and I'm just all tuckered out. I can't believe it. I'm tempted to go back in to do a quick run through. I was having a lot of trouble thrifting like everybody else because there was just a lot of people in there and a lot of carts hogging up the space, and mine too. Mine took up space, and that's why I didn't do as much filming, because I was in the way and I didn't want to be in the way. So we'll go over my thrift haul when we get home. So I'm going to head back in. Maybe I won't buy anything. Oh, you know what? I think I'm just going to head over to Goodwill and see what happens there. All right, guys, onward and upward. So let's go into Goodwill. I spent a lot more than I had planned at Wynn's. So we're going to hit the second thrift shop of the day and see what they have. Now we're hitting Goodwill. We're going to go right into brass. Get down to brass tacks right out of the gate. And that's going to be full price. It's not a red tag. Red tags are on sale. And I actually put that brass carousel in my cart, even though you didn't see it go in, but it's in my cart. And I'm going to think about it as I walk through the tray section and wooden item section. And guys, you know those jewelry jars? You see them, like Goodwill jewelry jars full of gold jewelry, silver jewelry, junk jewelry, costume jewelry. And you see the jewelry jar for maybe $20, $25. Well, I didn't get a jewelry jar, but at Goodwill, in this video, you're going to see that I got a grab bag of something that I think is very, very valuable. Okay, $10.50 for that. That was really nice. It looked like Lake Louise. And there's just a lot of motion in that painting. I think it's like a watercolor. And gosh, it's nice. All right, but I wasn't there to buy expensive art. Yeah, $50 I think is expensive art for secondhand. Yeah, $4.50 for you. Nice, nice. Hopefully there's like a white tag sale. I'm going in today to Goodwill. It's Sunday as I'm doing the voiceover, but I made this actual video quite a few days ago. I'm doing my voiceover on Sunday, and after I do my voiceover, I'm heading back to that Goodwill, and I'm hoping that the lamps that I saw with white tags are on sale, 50% off. Okay, so here's some red tags. These are all 50% off. I mean, there's some designer thrift store finds in this store. The clothing, the shoes, designer sneakers. It's like, wow, if you're into that, you know your market, Goodwill's a very good place to find it. And more stuff here. $5.50 for you. Would that be considered blue willow because it's blue and white? Probably not, right? And here you go. And some of my vigilant viewers are giving me good tips on how to buy blue willow. And here's the stuff. And I'm thinking about buying a couple pieces the first time. And you're not going to see me put it in the cart right off, but I will put in 2 pieces. So I'll put the camera down and I'm going to do some Dr. Lori style investigating, pick up each piece, run my fingers around the edge and look for chips on the back side around the edges. And with that collection there that you just saw, all of them had some chips except for 2. We're not talking big chips though. I gotta tell you, you wouldn't even know they were there because they were on the back. But the 2 plates that I do put in my cart have no chips whatsoever. Oh, I got 2 of those. Now these seagulls, they're not brass, they're not bronze, they're not copper. They're ceramic. I took a good look at them when I was there just to make sure. Nothing wrong with ceramic, I tell you. But they weren't bronze or brass, just to let you guys know. Here we are, the basket section. I really do not know how to value baskets. So yes, I will be walking by stuff that are valuable without knowing it. Secondhand shopping, I'm telling you, it's so fun. I like jewelry boxes too. But that's just a makeup box. Probably a gift box, gift with purchase. A lot of hidden gems in thrift stores, boys. And secondhand shops. And what do we have here? More stainless glass. Okay, so I'm still thinking about that carousel that I have in my basket. Then we have this. This is vintage too. And obviously breaking right at the handle. So somebody probably thought about it and put it back. Brass ashtray. Some nice glassware. Again, I'm doing a run through because it has been a long day. Now that was beautiful. I looked it up on eBay and whatever, and I saw some selling for like $50. Yeah. Made in England, Johnson Brothers, and it looked like it was in really, really good shape. Put it back. Put it back. I know, I'm going to hear in the comments, you should have put that in your cart. Yes, I should have. I was on a budget. I already blew, I think, $47 at Wins. And I didn't want to spend more than $100. And this was my second thrift store. And at that point, I wasn't sure if I was going to go out to a third store or not. No, that's the problem. There's so much that I want. Oh, that's on sale. A tag. And there's a signature. Young. Couldn't read the rest. And there's some things that a lot of do-it-yourself projects you could do from what you buy at Goodwill. I mean, the wooden stuff you can refinish. Even the small stuff. I saw a bread box in there that would make a really nice shabby chic bread box if somebody did some roses on it, flowers. Now this, it looked like the gold was going to wipe right off. You see, I can see the silver underneath it, or stainless. So one good polish, that gold is gone. Gone, so it stayed there. It was nice though, but I couldn't risk it. More silver plate, brass. Vintage powder room garbage can. Do you remember those? I sure do. They were everywhere. Now I don't see them at all anywhere. I don't think I've been into anybody's house and saw one in years. Salt and pepper shakers. That's not Old Country Roses, those salt and pepper shakers that you just saw. They're made in Taiwan, by the way. Well, that's England. I really, really like grapes in art. Painted grapes. I've painted some grapes before. They're luscious. When done right, they're very luscious to look at. B plate. 1050. Must be something special if it's 1050. And this is made in China. And the apples are half price too. They're attached to that serving dish. Oh, I tell you, I had a really, really good time. I was like tired at this point. A lot of pre-owned goods. Very affordable. This is the metalware section. More. Oh yeah. Easter also is around the corner. So that $5.50. Everybody's obviously looking at it because the price tag is all messed up. Crystal. Also, certain thrift stores you shop at, you're supporting charities. So it's like win, win, win. I wonder if that's Murano glass. What do you think? Is that elephant Murano glass? And the blue willow again. See that lamp at the bottom? Now, if it's a yellow tag today, that lamp might be coming home with me if it's still there. So here's a little bit more jewelry right out in the open. I always just eyeball quickly. More Murano glass. And let's go see. Here we go. Vintage fishing tackle, fishing hooks. Now, I couldn't believe this. $30. It was going in my cart. $30. And we're going to see what that's all about when we do show and tell. That's all I got there. I spent the same amount as I did at Wynn's. So $45.50 out of pocket there at Goodwill. And what did I say it was at the other place? 47. So I spent a lot more than what I thought I would do. And also, one of you guys mentioned in my last video in the comments that I should have grabbed that blue willow. Well, I'm thinking that's what I picked up today, a couple plates. So we'll go through all of this when I'm home. It's that time again, show and tell. But first, I want to tell you about an upcoming episode, which will be a jewelry jar, and where we go through this jewelry jar. And I paid $40 for it. We'll have to see what's in this thing. But first, we'll go through this week's haul. So 2 stores, Goodwill and Wynn's. And everything that you see around me is what I got in those 2 hauls. I'm out of pocket just under $97, I do believe. So yeah, I bought a lot. What should we start with first? How about what's up here? Now at Wynn's, everything was half price. I got this doily. Wound up paying 50 cents for it. And we have this lovely little guy. That was $4, half price, $2. I've seen them around locally between, I don't know, $6 and $8 if I remember right. And I finally got one for myself. $2, made in China. I don't care. I wanted this for this. And you guys know I like paintings, any kind of paintings basically. Keep your eyes open for vintage paint by numbers. Yeah, they are worth money. They are. Go on eBay and check for yourself. Each one of these, after the 50% off, wound up to be $2. Then we have this one. I'm thinking it's by the same artist. Paint by numbers, framed, old, vintage. Yes. Wolfgang Puck, bread maker, bread machine, like new. It does not have the book of recipes, unfortunately, but inside it has the paddle, it has the interior, and what to look for if you're buying these secondhand is that paddle. My goodness, they sell for a lot of money. You never know. They get lost easily. So this was $12. I don't know if you see that. $12, half price, $6. Not bad. Butter dish, silver plate, half price, $1.50. And some of you know what this is. Again, silver plate. It's missing the glass center, which would hold the flower stems. So this is kind of like a vase. $1.50. $3 full price, $1.50 half price, that wins. And this guy needs a good scrubbing. It's called Little Stinkers. It's a print, very nicely framed. You can see that. The little stinker would be the skunk. Cute, beautifully framed, nice wood, professionally framed actually. So $8 half price, $4. $4. And some of my vigilant viewers, when I was out thrifting in my last videos, said, "Oh my gosh, that's blue willow. How could you leave that there?" Well, I went back and I bought 2 of them. I got 2. And these 2 do not have chips. The other ones had some chips. So I was like running my fingers around here. I didn't feel nothing on the other ones. And then there was a big chip like here on the other side. So I said, you know what? 2's enough. 2's enough. So this is Willow by Johnson Brothers, England. And I paid $7.50 each. $7.50 a piece. And I saw similar ones online for sale for around 40-ish. So yeah, I finally have some blue willow. It's a start. And next we have some paperweights. So this was the first guy I put into my cart. Kind of a neat figure. And I didn't know he's broken. It's chipped right here. I didn't see that when I put it in the cart. Otherwise I would have taken it out. $3 half price, so $1.50. It's worth nothing. Maybe I'll try to file it down and just give it away or something. I hate to throw it out. I mean, it's still nice. It's just broken. Another paperweight. This one's gorgeous. See the inside, reverse, the poppy, perhaps, red poppy. $3, so it was $1.50. And what looks like a big diamond. It says Banff, Canada on it. Sticker shows, unfortunately. $2. Got it for $1. Not too bad. 3 paperweights. Cheap. Wait till I tell you about this one. But first we'll look at some art for a moment. Anna Green Gables, a Canadian favorite. $5. Got it for $2.50. Solid. Hand painted. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. And we have another painting, oil painting, signed. And this one was $5 full price. Got it for $2.50. Can't say no to that. I'm not quite sure if this is a print or a watercolor. Because the edges are so sharp here to the end of the paper, I thought maybe it's a print. But I love roses. And I said, you know what? This is coming home with me. So how much were you? $4, so $2. Bad. Not bad at all. When I was going up to the cash register, a lady stopped me and she goes, "Oh my goodness, you have some nice Western art there. Good find, good art, good eye." And I'm like, well, thank you. Thank you. So this looks like it's etched on glass. I'm really not sure what the heck it is. But the glass itself has the print on it. And it says Lucid Lines, 1976, California. And it's actually called On the Move by Charles M. Russell, 1864 to 1926. Pretty cool stuff. And it's in really nice shape. $10, half price, $5. And then back there we have 3 pelicans. $15, $7.50. I really like it. It needs to be cleaned. All this art is really grubby. It's like really, really grubby. Needs a good cleaning, good wipe down. All right. Saving the best for last. Another tiny little piece of silver plate. This time it's a napkin holder. Not worth much. $2, half price, $1. And then we have orange juice. So it's a juicer, a squeezer. I'm going to have to really work to take this off. It's made in Japan. Not sure if you can see that. But we have a cactus and a little dog. And it reads orange juice. I thought it was adorable. So $1, so that would have been 50 cents. 50 cents? All right. That's all right. We have two things left. We have this, and then we have this. Art glass. Thinking candle holder. Hand painted. I saw it. I'm like, okay, $5, so that'd be $2.50. And I said, the glass is so nice, so heavy. Threw it in my cart. Looked it up later. Oh my goodness. They're selling for about anywhere between $60 and $100 for one of these. The company is Costa Boda. Check it out. Be on the lookout for these. Beautiful, heavy glass, art glass. Hand painted, gorgeous, tulip. Unreal. So $2.50 for that. Sells for about 25 times that used. Imagine. No chips. Really, really nice. Really nice. So at Goodwill, I bought the 2 blue willow plates and this. A grab bag or mystery bag, kind of like a jewelry jar, but not jewelry, of vintage fishing hooks and lures. Like if you're into bass fishing, check this out. Check this out. Full of them. Full of them. And if you want to know what's inside this bag, you're going to have to watch me open it piece by piece and figure out what it's worth. I paid $30.50 for all of these. And if you watch the video up here, you will see me unbagging it, unboxing it, whatever you want to call it. Hit that subscribe and ring that bell to be notified when that video comes out. And don't forget, jewelry jar in the future. Bye-bye.